Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's doing very fine on this Monday evening. I'm your host, the Marksman. Welcome to some ACC action and a whole bunch of me just talking about my feelings around the current state of streaming in this country. Because since we haven't had a podcast in a while, I've got a lot of thoughts, so I thought I'd share them with you guys. Let's see what's happening. Sikle Gama, thank you very much for the like. Zaniel already throwing down some shares. Zuko Senga, welcome. Jaden Kenneth, Dylan Coleman. Who else do we have? Danny McEwen. Loving the shirt. Yes, my sister got me this sweet shirt for Christmas, actually. It looks really good on the stream, I must say. Stephen Roots, how you guys doing? Welcome. Good evening. Oh, wow. Lots of likes coming in. Kishan, how you doing? Petri Lobsha, Raul. So tonight I'm going to be driving around like a normal person, hopefully not having terrible crashes. And I want to be chatting to you guys just about my thoughts and feelings about streaming in general. Desire XD. How's it going on the very rare Twitch follow? And that's probably another thing we'll be touching on tonight with regards to streaming and all of its foibles, ins and outs, and all those good things. Alonso Cupido, Russell Fourie, how's it going, guys? Welcome. Please connect. So, hope your guys' Mondays and weekends and everything have been sweet. I was off yesterday. I had a friend's little mini bride to go to, so let's just say I got a little longer than a mini bride and a little bit more hectic than a couple of drinks, so I could not stream last night. What's up with you, Alonso? Good to see you, buddy. Why is nothing working? Come on, please work, otherwise we're going to do like the fact that Twitch is DEAD in RSA. Raul was throwing down his thoughts. Danny McEwen playing Valheim, my easily my game of the year. There we go. There's the connection I was waiting for because my internet is broken for some reason. Let's just do a quick join and see what happens. Haven't done this for a while. Ooh, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. You back at the office, still working from home? I am still working from home. There's no real plans to go back to the office anytime soon. And to be honest, I'm really enjoying the working from home vibe. Like, I get a lot done. I'm very productive. I am happier every day. It's all really good. So I am not sad if we get to work from home for a couple more months, and hopefully it has set things up that we don't have to did I just stall the car? Brilliant start, man. That was weird. Haven't done that for a while. Yeah, I got Dave to play Valheim. He did indeed. I had to help him out. I don't know if you watched the Friday stream. Dave was struggling with his fallen over tree logger house and no fire and no clothes, but that game I've been absolutely mad about it. Put in 30 hours already in the last week and a half. Got a nice crew of friends to be playing with. I will not stream that game because I'm actually really enjoying it, and I don't want to sully my enjoyment with having to stream it and then get all sad if people don't watch my stream. And that's kind of what I want to do, chat about this evening. It's just the overall general state of streaming in South Africa and the world, because I think we are going through what's going to be seen shortly as sort of the big lull in streaming, where everyone's going to be throwing. This is like where Bitcoin was, like when it was going mad 3 years ago. Everyone was jumping on board, and then everyone realized that actually, no, this isn't that good an idea. And then everyone dropped out and Bitcoin went away for a couple of years, and now it's back stronger than ever. And I think we're in that first phase of like the downward spiral with streaming in general, because No one knows what streaming is or what streaming should be at the moment. There were the early adopters, the ninjas, the shrouds. Those guys got huge, made their millions, signed all these exclusive deals, became celebrities. They, you know, they cashed out. They were the early investors in Bitcoin. They made their big cash. Then the thing what happened is like everyone was like, oh sweet, these random idiots on the internet, you know, they made tons and tons of money playing video games all day. I totally want to do that too. So now we're in the situation where everyone and their dog has jumped on board, and you can see it with COVID as well. That has actually made the situation worse because everyone's at home. So I'm breaking points badly. Everybody's at home, everybody's, you know, spending their time on their computers, everyone has a webcam to do meetings, everyone's like, oh well, after my meeting I'm going to play games on Twitch and get 1 billion followers and make $1 billion. And so far, none of that's happened. And the reason is because no one wants to watch some person just playing Warzone fairly averagely, not talking to the camera, and like, the problem is that if you look at 99.99999% of content on Twitch, on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, any of these live streams, most of it's terrible. Most of it's just someone sitting there, not even doing what I'm doing, not even just having a conversation with the audience, giving an opinion. It's just guys sitting there playing a game like in their mom's basement, not saying anything, with poor lighting, bad frame rates. And to me it's like, if you're going to do that, why not rather play the game yourself, enjoy it, rather than watching that. And even if you are amazing at the game, now if you play something like Warzone and you're like one of the best in the world, like, that's cool, but there's 2,000 other guys who are also the best in the world, and they live in America and they're playing with, you know, Dr. Disrespect and Z-Laner and Shroud, while you're playing with Flicky down the street. Like, why would I watch your show when I could rather be just watching Shroud and getting the exact same stuff in a much fairer, more delicious, more enjoyable piece of content? Nothing, that's a problem. People don't understand what content creation actually is. Content creation is not sitting in front of your PC for 9 hours playing video games, wondering why people don't think you're the coolest guy in the world. Because I grew up in the 90s and I used to play video games all the time, and that was not cool. And nothing's changed in that front. You know, if you sit in a room and do nothing all day, people aren't going to think you're this amazing person. You have to reach out and change things. You have to be different to everybody else. You have to stand out from the crowd. If you can do that, then there's a chance. And even then, it's only a chance. You could be the best streamer with the best setup, with the best gameplay, with the best audience, with the best everything, and no one will care. Your numbers will suck, sponsors won't want to touch you, blah 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 blah. It's like a million things that could go wrong. And like that's where we are at the moment. We've got people jumping on. You can do it now. You can jump onto Twitch right now. You can go watch all of the people it recommends to you, and like watch them each for 5 minutes if you can stand it that long, and be like, should I rather be watching this, or should I rather be watching like an awesome YouTube video on, you know, how to do the best quick hacks in Warzone, or how to improve my video editing skills, or something like that. And I promise you, the better waste of your time will be watching a YouTube video, even if it's completely pointless. If it's some random YouTube video that makes you laugh, that is better than spending hours watching a pointless stream where you're not getting entertainment. Hopefully with this you're getting something out of it. I really hope you are, because that will give me great satisfaction if you guys think that this is worthwhile to chat about. Mr. Dre, nice to see you as well. Nathan Jacobs, hey, oh, Jaden Kenneth with some good comments. Yeah, streaming is totally inflated. Everyone is streaming. In fact, everyone wants to watch famous people It's hard for you guys because everyone only wants to support the famous streamers, and it's all about getting known and getting people on board. Yeah, well, like Twitch itself is like basically, in my opinion, like a giant pyramid scheme system. The only way you make it on Twitch is by giving people to like follow your stream, subscribe to your stream, and then you in turn have to subscribe to some streams. But if more people are subscribing to your stream, then you can influence how many people you subscribe to. It's an endless like pyramid of rubbish. When you talk like that, it will be boring. Go racing and talk about it. So I don't think Mr. Dre's liking my conversation that much. But like the thing is, you can't talk about racing all the time. I can't commentate every lap I do around this track, because if I do, I'll crash, and also it'll just be the same stuff. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Get out of the road. Oh. Thanks, Jaden. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, this has been on my mind for weeks now. Me and Dave have been discussing this and wondering about it, because we're both getting a little burnt out of this whole thing. And it's not you guys. You guys make this all completely worthwhile. That's why I come and do these streams, because I like to chat to you guys. I like to get you guys involved. Hopefully you learn something either about streaming or you learn about racing games. Like, there's a lot of benefit to be had with all of this stuff. And like, that's the thing. So like, we've been looking through this and being like, we've been worried about our numbers, because like, even though our time watched is going up and everything is looking great, the amount of people we're reaching, the amount of new people we're drawing in is not that big at the moment. Dylan, thank you for the shares. Don't overshare, Dylan. If you overshare, like, you block our stream from getting any reach. So just be careful with sharing too much. But it may be a little bit too late, because I think you've shared about 100 times. And that's the other thing. Like, I don't want to have to worry about how many times people are sharing and whatever. But you have to play the game. You have to like go look at the algorithms and see what's trending. And the problem with me is I play this game. This is a terrible game to stream because no one watches it. If I was playing even Formula 1 2020, will get bigger views than this game, or Gran Turismo Sport, but I can't play those games for a long period of time because I just don't like them that much. This game, at least, I really enjoy the multiplayer. I really enjoy the graphics, all that good stuff. But
20 seconds.
Like the popular racing game is not really a thing. You see, another thing we have to look out is people have already set up who to go watch. Like, for example, I like tech stuff, so I go watch Linus Tech Tips, and my car stuff, you go watch Car Wow. So it's hard to get people to change what they already know is good, and that's the thing. You're not just competing against Johnny down the street, who's also doing the racing stream every Monday night. You're competing against the big name streamers. Like at 9:30 tonight, Jimmy Broadbent's starting his stream, and like, I love watching Jimmy Broadbent stuff. He's really, really good. And like, if you had to choose between watching me and watching Jimmy Broadbent, you'd probably have more interesting stuff happening in Jimmy Broadbent's stream. That's not because I don't try. I do. I try and make these streams as interesting as possible. I try and race the best. But like, when Jimmy's got like real racing drivers as friends and has Lando Norris like jumping into his chats, you know, that's a difficult thing for me to then try and compete with. And I don't try and compete with it. I'm just like, I'm doing my thing. I'm a happy panda. I've got my sock cam, you know, everything's good in life. I should just change to a low downforce setup. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, my ping is terrible.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That car strangely let me through quite nicely there. Oh, it's got very little grip. So now you're getting a little bit of both. Getting a little bit of racing and podcasting action. Oh, that guy went oopsie. This is Assetto Corsa Competizione. I'm kind of, oh my gosh, dude, what are you doing? Jeez. That guy brake checked the bejesus out of me. Somehow I didn't get any points deducted. That seems odd. Yo, that guy smashed me to pieces. Yeah, we had Spa-Francorchamps. I'm driving the 2019 Bentley GT3. My big boy Bentley. And we're currently talking about the state of streaming in South Africa. That's what you think though, Mr. Hanson, but it's interesting to hear you're having similar issues, because we're having a problem where no one's reaching our content. And we've seen new streamers out of the blue getting massive reach and massive following, even though they've got less followers, they've got less audience, they're getting less comments, but their streams get 10,000 plus views, where ours struggle to get over 1,000 most of the time. And we got 17,000 followers, so like that means that only like not even 5% of our followers, and usually it's even less than that, it's like 0.5% of our followers actually get to see our stream, which is insane. If that was like that on YouTube, if you like followed Jimmy Broadbent and you only saw 0.5% of any content he makes or any content Linus Tech Tips makes, they'd get destroyed. You can't boost the live stream unless you're verified, which you have to have like 100,000 followers. So that's not the case. Trust me, we've looked into all of this. And our algorithm will come back, don't worry. But what we're trying to do is say, look, who cares about the live streaming and the reach? Or they want us to pay, so they want you to pay to boost the page. That you can do. But it's like, okay, so now is Facebook pay to win? Because then what is the point of it? And then rather than paying to boost live streams, we should just make pre-recorded high quality content that we can actually boost easily, focus on target groups, focus on sponsors, do that kind of stuff, rather than doing live streaming. But you kind of have to have live streaming, otherwise sponsors are like, why aren't you live streaming? My car's very broken now after it got smashed to pieces. Doesn't really want to turn good. Bots, I doubt it. Like, bots these days online are not... Like, to get bots on Facebook, either A, costs too much and doesn't give you the return, or people will just scam you out of your money. It's not worth it. Like 3 years ago, sure, you could have botted the hell out of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever you want to do. Get bots out of.
But I'll make the fastest step so far.
I like this driving while chatting. The problem is South Africans would rather play video games than actually watch it. Ah, damn, I missed it. I missed the rest of your discussion there, unfortunately. But I don't think that's actually the case. Like, I think most people would rather play games. A lot of people watch streaming because they don't have a high-end rig. They don't have a motion seat. They don't have all the stuff that streamers have. You like show them, you know, how the game should work or how the game should look or how the game should be played. All they have is
Car on the left.
sneaky, all of a sudden pretty decent little ding-dong battle we're having here with the Bentley.
Clear on the left.
Like, so they'll watch streamers to see like, oh, this is how the game should be played, this is how the game should look, blah, 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 blah. And in South Africa, that's like super true, because most people cannot afford a high-end gaming rig, but they do have cell phones, they do have Wi-Fi, they do have access to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So there's definitely that viewership possibility there. What is Marno saying? Have you guys hit subs yet? No, we can't hit subs because we can't get the return viewership. Even though we've got 17,000 followers and average viewers of like 30 per stream, apparently they're always not the same viewers. It's new random people, even though I know in this stream alone I've got enough returning viewers to at least add to that number. So subs are a long way away, but you can also game that system by having a really good video and then the next week you have the same video.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Sorry guys if I'm missing some of your chats, it's going quite hectically at the moment. If I did miss your chat and you do have a point, please repost it. I can only see so many chats. Oh, you see Mr. Hansen's, we should easily hit it. How many followers do you have? And it's not community is key, like we've got a massive community. We've got almost 600 followers on our Discord channel that are active almost every day. We've got 17,000 followers on Facebook. We've got everything. The simple fact of the matter is that Facebook isn't giving it to the people who watch our show. So it's a bit of a weird one. Like, we would be better off starting a brand new channel and then unlocking subs because Facebook will push it out to a whole bunch of people immediately because we're a new channel, and then merging that channel with this channel. But, you know, to go through that rigmarole and losing all of our current audience just to make that happen, I don't know if it's worth it, and it shouldn't be the case. That doesn't make sense. That's like, oh, you're McDonald's and you should be getting tons of service, but start Burger King so that you get better advertising and then McDonald's can merge back in with you. Like, that's not how businesses should work. Thank you, Jaden.
Sector 3.
And how often do you stream, Mr. Hansen's? 5 days a week? And also, so you've unlocked subs, how many of those people are now subbing to you? Because that's the real thing of your tight-knit community. And I'm not dissing you, dude. I think it's freaking awesome, man. But like, the fact that we have, oh my gosh, huge crash. Oh my gosh. That was not good. We're gonna pit now. We're gonna pit. We're gonna pit. We're gonna pit. Oops, we broke our car. Or at least now I can read some comments. Where's my pit? Do I have to go all the way around to the other side? Did I miss my pit? Cool. What happened here? We get lots of international viewers, even now. Like, how did you find me? If you're in the Middle East, we're getting international viewers, especially my streams. The racing streams always are like close to 40 to 50% international viewers. A lot of UK, Northern Europe viewers, and then a lot of South African viewers. I'm hoping this is where I'm supposed to put. Because otherwise, I don't know. Man, this pit lane sucks. Alright, let's pull in here, and I think I'm too far. Hey, I'm not. Hooray. Yeah, bro, lots of things don't make sense on Facebook. I've seen essay content draw a lot of support. I had 10 subs last night. But that's the thing, if you've got 250 returning viewers and you've got 10 subs, that's like, what's that? 0.003% of your entire thing. Yeah, so that's the thing, you checking it out. And you were probably on a group, but it shouldn't come through an essay group. It should come to your feed. It should say you like racing games, you like this, you like that, you like whatever it may be, and then it'll jump. And fix all of that out. Why stream on something like Facebook instead of Twitch or YouTube? We stream to all three, so you can watch my stream right now live on YouTube and on Twitch. And same problem. Twitch is even worse because there's zero discovery mechanic, and again, you're playing a racing game on a streaming platform that doesn't like racing games. That's the thing, Mr. Handsomes. If I come through a group, that's crazy. Guys, if I missed some of your likes and shares, I'm sorry. Nathan Jacobs, thank you very much for the like. Welcome to this in-depth discussion we're having around what the point of it is streaming. But the thing is, like, I could have, like, and I'm not even saying, I don't even care about Facebook stuff. If you can figure out a way to be noticed, get yourself a
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, moving on.
if you can figure out how to get yourself a an audience, make some unique content, and build that audience and get that word of mouth going. Because at the end of the day, and like, this is going to sound bad, like, we all want to build the community, but Ninja's community has nothing to do with Ninja, or Ninja has nothing to do with his community. Ninja's now a product, a name, and everything. He's not, you know, saying, hey bros, I need 30 subs for the stream. I need you guys to, you know, help me out here. He doesn't care. He's just doing his thing, making good content, building that audience bigger and bigger and bigger. And his community is so big, you can't chat on Ninja's stream. You can't just post some random comments. Maybe one guy in the chat will actually notice it. The only way you're going to get Ninja to notice it is if you put a little donation behind it. You put it like even a resubscribe is nothing to these oaks who have 10s, 30,000 subscribers. And that's the thing. Like, you gotta think of, like, I've always like wanted to set this up sort of as like a country club or like a sports club for like-minded racing enthusiasts, guys who really enjoy simulator games, like watching some racing, maybe don't have the rig and setup that I may have. Maybe it's something that they can aspire to, but at the end of the day, build a little community of dudes.
Car on the right.
And I have done that. I've got guys now who
Clear on the right.
have bought PCs,
Car on the
bought
right.
ACC, bought Flight Simulator because of the games that I play and because of what I've spoken to them about on the stream. Alright, this guy's too slow for me, and my car's a lot faster than his because it's not damaged. And you know, that's cool. And like, I really like that. I like the fact that Jesse Robson went out and bought a PC based on some of the things that I had advised him to do, which is freaking awesome. Average engagement, if you take total engagement, is about 500 per stream, and that's on my streams. On like Dave's streams, it's probably closer to 1,000, 1,500.
The car is exiting the pit, but yeah.
But it also depends. Like, I've found with racing games, racing gamers or racing guys who watch racing streams don't talk that much. Yeah, are you doing this for fun, or are you doing this to make a living? I'm not doing it for either. Well, I'm doing it for fun, I guess. The only reason I started streaming is we needed more content on the page, and I wanted like I wanted nice steering wheels and stuff, and I didn't want to pay for them. So I was like, let me build my streaming thing so I can get sponsored and I can not have to pay for all of this equipment, which is what I've achieved. Like, we're sponsored by Logitech. Everything you see here, I didn't pay a cent for, and that's freaking awesome. This is tens of thousands of rands worth of equipment that I get, you know, and I get to promote, and I really love the fact that they do promote it. And one of the main reasons that they support me is because I am fairly unique in South Africa with the racing stream and the racing setup. Like, no other South African streamer has any kind of setup like this. And that's fine by me. But they know and I know I'm not going to get 10,000 views per stream. I'm not going to do crazy stuff like that. And no, it's definitely not to become famous. What is nice is if you go to something like Rage and guys notice you and guys want to chat to you, like, that's always nice. Being recognized is a very cool feeling and a cool thing to have happen. But I definitely don't want to be like chilling at the bar and having random people walk up to me and say like, I'm the greatest racing streamer ever. That's weird and a little bit too much in my personal space. But that's the thing, like, I enjoy streaming, but I never started to be a streamer. I never planned on being a streamer. I just planned on helping my friends become streamers and build their careers, which we've done as well. Well, that's the thing with sponsorship, and that's actually going to be my next point to discuss around streaming in SA. And like, this is what everybody is struggling with. What do you stream, Mr. Handsome? Are you a racing gamer? Are you a war zoner? Are you a horror player? Are you in the Wilhelm, which is the greatest game ever made? Or, you know, what are you jamming? COD, I see. Well, your first problem is you're playing COD against 8 billion other people playing COD. I think COD's still like probably top 5 on Twitch. It's probably top 5 or top 10 here on Facebook. So the problem is, okay, let me ask you, okay, I'm a potential sponsor. I want to pay you money every month. What do I get from you for that? Why must I give you my money? And think of this for your subscribers as well, because it's an important thing that a lot of people forget. Because if you're not offering your subscribers anything cool, then why should they be subscribers? Actually quite a nice race, other than that monstrous accident I just had. Hope you guys are finding it interesting. Peter Jones with a share and a like. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Murray. That's my mate, Murray Walker. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep doing death crashes? May have broken my tires a little bit. Not really sure why that happened. This new... I don't know, these new timer... what are you saying with that, Mr. Handsome? The reach of like 8,000 per stream, then that's ACH for your sponsor. That's okay for your sponsor. What are you trying to say there? That was actually one of the more fun spa raids that I had, even though I crashed twice. Yeah. Jaden, you got the right idea. Like, I'm not unique. There's other guys who do racing and talking. Like, Jimmy Broadbent basically started his career doing exactly what I'm doing now. More talking to the audience about racing and stuff, and doing a bit of racing on the side. And then he became like the big racing streamer.
Alright, check it flag. Good job.
I only played the new DLC a little bit. Like, it's cool. It's expensive for what it is. Like 200 bucks for 3 tracks is expensive. The tracks are cool, even though I think it's Snetterton has horrendous AI, which I think you guys saw in the last one. So, did I finish this race? Oops, I don't actually know if I've actually crossed the line. Oh well. Who cares? That was cool. Let's do another random quick race. I've been thinking about streaming, but never sure it'll ever take off. It probably won't, unfortunately, Mono. Go look on Twitch now. Like, shoot, we can actually do it right now. Do this. If you want to see what's happening on Twitch, get yourself a jacuzzi and a bikini. That's the one way you can make a lot of money on Twitch. Otherwise, just go here, go to browse, and you see Minecraft all of a sudden, super popular. Warzone, super popular. Fortnite, super popular, terrible game, don't play it. League of Legends, super popular. Grand Theft Auto. You want to play Forza 4, that's cool, let's go down. Let's go see how many people are watching Forza 4 right now. Still scrolling down. We're scrolling down very far. There's Forza Horizon 4, 2,800 viewers. And so there's this guy, he's got 1.6k viewers. Then second, third, and fourth guy all have 100. Everyone after that is less than 50. So unless you're going to beat this guy, you know, there's no, like, no point. And that's the problem. Like, I'm probably getting 1 or 2 viewers now on Twitch, but there's probably only they made new Zandvoort. I did not know that. Not gonna do that though. No, man, I don't want to spot Frankershamps again. I guess you guys need to find an algorithm to. No, that's the thing. Like, this is the folly of everything in. No, it depends what you want to do. If you want to stream and you want to play Forza Horizon, go for it. Be the best Forza Horizon streamer on the planet. But go in knowing that your audience is very small and you're fighting 1 or 2 very big fish. But if you look at something like Call of Duty Warzone, your audience is a lot bigger, but you're fighting a whole ocean of ginormous fish who all are already well established, have better equipment, have better everything than you. So how are you going to stand out? And this is the question that I gave to Mr. earlier, is that if you want to be sponsored, what are you offering me? I want to give you money so that I can sponsor you. But what am I playing? What am I paying for? And that's the thing. So if you want to do a Forza Horizon 4 video or stream, how are you going to make it different, stand out from the crowd? Doesn't necessarily have to be better, just has to be different. Are you going to do it in Afrikaans? That's different. There's no Afrikaans Forza Horizon 4 streamers. Sure, you're probably only going to find 10 guys to watch it, but those 10 guys will freaking love it. That's rubbish. Zolda 2020. We need a not full thing. Show only accessible. Okay, what does that mean? We're not doing Barcelona because that is terrible. Ooh, let's do Nürburgring. My favorite track. Neil Bakini. I have great legs, but no, I'm not going to do that. Sponsors, entertainment, bro. People don't watch me for my KD. I'm a clown. That's cool, dude. But like, are you the funniest clown on Twitch? Are you the funniest clown on Facebook? Like, my whole thing is I have a kick-ass setup. Let me show you my setup in case any of the sponsors are watching. So, ooh, look at these knees. Those are some fine knees. All of this sponsored, which is cool. And all of it from Logitech. X52 professional, HOTAS system, throttle and stick. G923 with add-on gear shift. Logitech G Pro keyboard. Blue Yeti microphone, which I'm not using at the moment because the sheet that picks up all the seat noise. And of course the Pro X on my head. So that's pretty sweet. Oh, and this as well. But again, so Mr. Handsome, you didn't really answer my question. I need you to tell me why you're gonna sponsor me. And it's not, oh bro, I'm entertaining. You got to make it a little bit more business-like than that. So you've got to say, okay, I'm the funniest guy on Twitch. I got this amazing community. But what else do you do? Do you make content outside of Facebook? Do you have a good Instagram account? Do you have a good YouTube channel? Because that's where the real money comes in. Community is cool. Like, community is really good. Like, our community is awesome. We can see if we switch to Logitech, EveTech sales of Logitech go up. That's science. But the reason we're sponsored by these guys is not because of these streams. It's because of the content that we make outside of the streams. It's because of Dave's Instagram account and the quality of the work that he puts in there. It's because of our parody videos. That's the value add, and that's the differentiator, and that's the stuff you can sell to a client, you can sell to a sponsor. Because the problem is, say you are a COD streamer, and what can you sell? The only things you can really sell are mice, keyboards, earphones. That's it. You can't sell steering wheels as a COD streamer. You can sell drinks, so you can, oh dear, that's way too deep. Oh dear. You can sell Red Bull, you can sell Monster, but getting those things, I promise you, is very, very difficult. But you've got to start thinking then outside the box. If you look at Dave, he's now, he's got Oakley on board. They've got these like gamer optics glasses. But he didn't get that because of his streaming. He got that for because of his Instagram profile. They only found him on Instagram. They didn't even know about the streaming side. And that's what you got to be. That's what you got to think. Like, is your stuff on your different channels different to the other guys? Because that will make you stand out. If you're doing like top 10 kills VOD every week, oh dude, why? I'm trying to get out your way. If you're doing a top 10 kill VOD, you're doing the same as everything else. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, dude. Like, you obviously have yourself a niche, you got yourself a market. But all I can tell you is like, we have sponsorship and we are not the biggest streaming channel in South Africa, or we are not the biggest streamers in South Africa. We are probably one of the biggest content creators in South Africa, like someone mentioned with Pimp My Rig. Like, that's a massive production that we're putting on, that we've built with our sponsors over the last 3 years to gain their trust enough to let us try and do something like that. If it works, then it's awesome. And all of that has got nothing to do with streaming. There's zero streaming requirement there. The only thing we use it for in streaming is here, where you see the notifications come up every now and then saying, you know, enter the Pimp My Rig competition. Yeah, you can't just play games. You've got to do something more. But the problem is, doing something more takes time. And like guys often say to me, oh, you should do this, you should join leagues, you should do that. I'm like, dudes, I barely have time to stream twice a week. Most of the time I don't have time to stream twice a week. Yet somehow I need to, you know, do extra content outside of streaming. No ways, dude. What I should actually do is do less streaming and focus more on my Instagram. Do little short videos on that, throw that on there. I'll get way more engagement, way more visibility. But having the stream is still it's a nice marketing tool. And it's almost like a have to have when it comes to sponsorship. If you don't have a streaming platform, then sponsors are going to look at you and question, what are you doing exactly? Oh, look at that. Pimp My Rig stuff pops up straight away. Trevor Gerber wanting to enter the Pimp My Rig. Jandre Funnel, thank you very much for the like. Nathan Dixon. Uha Silere, thank you very much for the like and the follow. Thanks, Mono. I think when I talk to you guys and I don't concentrate on what I'm doing, then I got 100 followers on my page. Only need to get streaming from eligible country now. What is this for? There shouldn't be a reason why you can't get that, Brandon. That's weird. Because I think stars are available in every country now. It used to only be in America and Europe, and then we sort of jippered it by getting one of our streamers to actually live in America for 6 months. We didn't pay them to live. They just lived there for 6 months, and they were able to trick Facebook into thinking that we live in America. That is something you can still do. Sweet Mr. Handsome's, good luck, dude, and don't get burnt out. And do something unique and cool. And then speak to sponsors. Sponsors are keen. They're not as keen as they were 2 years ago, but they're still keen. But you have to be different. And you have to not just be a streamer. You have to be a little bit more than a streamer. But thanks for joining. Hopefully see you soon, man. I stream every Sunday and Monday. Brandon Winston Binadell, thank you very much for the like as well. Welcome, 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 my friends. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff, and this was actually quite cool with Mr. Handsome's coming in and sort of counter-arguing and showing me, like, there are other ways to do things. But, you know, I've been in this game for what is a long time now. We're almost at our 3-year anniversary is in March, and then we'll have run this company, and it is a company. I do taxes and everything. The Hot Spice Girl. Do a backflip, maybe. We may just do a backflip. Welcome back, the Hot Spice School. Yeah, like, it's interesting because we run this thing and, like, we've had a long chat and, like, everyone wants to be the big streamer and everyone thinks that's the big thing, but it's actually not. The best thing for us is traveling overseas and doing all the cool stuff. Like, because of COVID, we haven't been able to do any traveling in the last year and a half. And then it really focuses in on what you're actually doing. Because the traveling is awesome. But even if you're a streamer, like, you're not going to get much traveling. You have to be the content creation. You have to know how to interview people, know how to be fun on camera in a public space, do that kind of stuff. Otherwise, no one's going to send you overseas to
Green light,
pretend to stream.
Go.
Do a barrel roll, maybe. We'll see how big the crashes we can do are. And brake.
Clear on the
Just
right.
don't hit me behind. Oh, he's gonna hit
Car
me.
on the
No,
right.
he's not. We're not dead yet. We're
Clear
not
on the
dead
right.
yet. We're okay. We're okay.
Car on the
Death
right.
is coming somewhere. Maybe
Clear on
not.
the right.
Alright.
Car on the right.
These bloody guys behind me.
Clear on the
Trying
right.
to murder everybody. Go. Yeah, we do rage. That's super awesome. And like now we've had to really focus on like the business part of the business, which has been good. It's been able to make us really focus on what we need to do, but we still make the same like errors of judgment as in, oh, streaming is the thing that's going to make us big, when it's never been and it probably never will be. Like we should really rather be focusing on curated content and building the community, which you can do without streaming. Well, streaming helps, but not streaming also. So like how I like to think of it, I had this thought. Is it possible to stream multiple games? Like, yeah, dude, I stream all sorts of different stuff. With the algorithms, how they work, it's not brilliant to change games in the middle of a stream. So if you start a stream playing Assetto Corsa, stick with Assetto Corsa. Don't switch to Valheim or COD, because all your viewers will have been pushed out to Assetto Corsa people. Bentley drives over the curbs. But yeah, dude, I play Flight Sim and I play Assetto Corsa and I play a whole bunch of different racing games all the time. And sometimes I switch, because, you know, the algorithm doesn't have control over me.
Car on the left.
Where is this guy going?
Clear on the left. All clear. Car on the left.
And these guys
Clear on the left.
Jan Christian van Veek, how you doing? If I just stream Forza on Monday and then Tuesday I stream CSGO, yeah, you can do that. The problem is you also need to build your audience around your game. So I've got like a very split audience. Some of you guys do cross over, but you guys definitely have your preferred content. Some of you guys really like flight sims. Some of you guys really like racing games. I started the stream as a racing game stream and only recently got into flight sims. Strangely, flight sim streams do better than the racing game streams, even though technically my audience for racing games should be a lot bigger. The mysteries of the algorithm continue. But like the thing is, what you gotta like remember is like, it doesn't matter what game you stream, and you can see that with Dave and my streams now. We play whatever we want because it shouldn't matter, because it's all about the entertainment. So imagine you own a comedy club, right? And every comedian comes on stage and they all look a little bit different, they all come on at different times, but they all say the same joke about airline food. Like, are those jokes going to get paid? Sure, the first time you get a whole night of like 20 different airline food jokes, great. But then the next day you go back to the comedy store and A, they're telling the same jokes in the same order at the same time. B, there's 10 more guys telling the same airline food jokes. And C, everyone in the audience is the same oaks who were there the night before. That's what streaming currently is, especially in South Africa. Everyone's just playing the same 5 games. They've got the camera set up. They play the games for a couple of hours. Like, a lot of them are young college students, so they can afford to play 8 hours a day, 5 to 8 hours a day. They play it. They're playing COD, they're playing Apex, they're playing maybe Overwatch. Some of them are good. None of them are amazing world-class streamers. And they are doing this day in, day out, telling the same airline food joke over and over and over again. And the same guys in the audience are the same guys. Then they're like, hey bros, pay me $5 and I'll tell you these jokes some more tomorrow. And the crazy thing is people do. Whereas all you have to do to make it big as a streamer is figure out one night you go into that comedy club and you come with this unbelievable show. You rock up with a guitar, you sing improvised songs on the spot about the guy's dog, and you make the entire audience laugh. You make the other comedians laugh. What happens then is the next night, everyone's going to wait until you come on. You're coming on at the 10 o'clock show. The club's going to be dead empty before then. Just before the 10 o'clock show, the club is packed. Everyone's there, everyone's ready to go. And that's how you make it big. And the crazy thing is, like, Dr. Disrespect is pretty much the only guy who's done the whole, not even a character, let's make this thing a show, let's have a story, let's have running themes, let's have things happen that propagate through the world and through the mythos of Dr. Disrespect. You could, like, why does no one else do that? I'll tell you why, because it's a ton of work and it costs a ton of money to pull it off. But he puts on a show. If I went to a comedy club and I had a Shroud and a Ninja and a Z-Laner and all these dudes, I'd be like, yeah, you know, that was fine. That was a fine way to spend 2 hours. But then Dr. Disrespect comes in the scene, you're like, wow, like, that was crazy. I don't even know if I like that, but I can't deny I was intrigued by it. And that, to me, blows me away. No one in South Africa is trying that. Guys try and just be Dr. Disrespect. That doesn't work. Like, look at Dave. Dave basically dresses up as an 80s cocaine drug dealer and has a off-brand, custom-made Kermit the Frog hand puppet. Like, again, I don't know if it's good, but it's different. And you can't deny that. I'm gonna be driving faster while I'm talking. If I stop talking, I drive worse. Yeah, it gets repetitive, keep it interesting. But I have watched a lot of different streams, and some games will just pull 2K more people, and then the next you have like 10. It is, and then some people will pull 2K viewers, and the next one will pull 10. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, it's crazy how... Dude, he is an 80s drug dealer. And he has only grown with illicit substances.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Come on. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I want your position. Give me your position, friend. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter what you do or what you share to or, like, you know, what you stream. The gods of Facebook have to decide that you are worthy of the viewership they deem you worthy of.
Clear on the left.
No ways you should have been able to make that breaking point. Damn Mercedeses. Yeah. As I said, it's got nothing to do with the sweet spot. Remember, guys like Dr. Disrespect, he actually started his career outside of streaming. He used to do the funny Call of Duty videos in character as Dr. Disrespect and just made little, you know, 30-second YouTube videos. And that was back in the old days of fun YouTube. Oh, how am I now losing a position when I was gaining a position? Use H shift or the pedal shifters. For this, use pedal shifters. GT3 cars don't have H shifters. They all have the pedal. Why does my brake suck?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Why does my brake suck? That is not good English. That's the other thing, man. Like, why are there not more Afrikaans streamers? Like, even if you just stick it to the South African audience, there is a massive Afrikaans audience contingent, and they love good entertainment. Like the fact that there isn't some giant South African streamer is amazing.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Getting tired of defending. Oh, that guy died. Bye, friend. How are these guys so good on brakes? I have nothing on brakes like them. These new Mercedes are a little bit OP. Good thing is I can go faster than him through this chicane. Bye, friend.
Right. Clear on the right.
I don't know what happened to him. Kind of just lost it off the chicane there.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
Because the car's heavy. Yeah, maybe.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
I would, but don't have rig to help do it. Would be good at Afrikaans. You don't need a rig, dude. Have a webcam and have some funny videos in the background, dude. As I said, the game doesn't matter.
Clear on the right.
The most popular genre on Twitch is just chatting. Yeah, just chatting. Which is actually what I'm streaming this to now, because, you know, there's way more people on just chatting than on the Assetto Corsa Competizione subgroup. Oh, this guy's trying to murder me. For some reason, if I can get past old Honda here, then we should be good. You can't use racing lines, man. Racing lines throw you off. They're good for learning a track, not in a race situation. My thing is, look, again, if you are wanting to one day be sponsored,
Car on the right.
people need to see your face. People
Clear on the right.
don't sponsor a... Sorry. People want a face to put, like, you know, a brand to. Man, this guy's trying hard to get past me.
Car on the right.
He's going for it.
Clear on the right.
Not gonna make it there. That's my one big advantage, is I can just defend over there because I can go through it so much faster than him. I'm causing a bit of a traffic jam. Otherwise, yeah, if you want to just do a mixed thing, then do a podcast. All of those things are possible, my friend. Who's this guy? Oh, come on, guy. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you crash into me? I don't know how he even hit me there. It's not really a place for smashing. Shift that back into high gear.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Dude, like, if you just want to do a podcast, you can buy a 250 Rand USB microphone. One of the best microphones I have is the old Rock Band microphone. It came with Rock Band and Guitar Hero and all of those things. That thing is so damn good for its price. It is unbelievable. You don't need high-end equipment. Just have a good room, listen to the quality, record stuff, tweak it a little bit, and you're good to go. And especially doing a podcast, you don't even need a good PC. Like I think an iPad can do podcast recordings. Is this guy still trying to murder everybody? He really is trying to murder everybody. It's much easier to drive past when you're not getting chased down. Yeah, that Mercedes like knocked out like 3 guys. This little pit maneuver there. And somehow actually came off okay. It was a nice little battle though up until that point. Just got a little overzealous. I don't really know what he's trying to do because that's not really a place where you bash into the back of people. You can dive for the inside line, but that's only if it's open. You can't just try and force a guy out wide there. A little bit of a ramp.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Let's get people, if I play zombies in front of you, how scared you get, and you know, because that's how I am, I like that. Yeah, you can do that. Again, kind of need a camera to get the most bang for buck out of that. Maybe it was Jeremy Clarkson. I actually did race against Jimmy Broadbent once in this game. It was pretty sweet. No, was it this game or was it? No, it was Gran Turismo Sports and against Super GT. Yeah, if you want to stream, you need quite a beefy rig, but it's the barrier for entry is coming down all the time. And again, it depends on what you stream. If you just want to stream your face and no games, or you want to play Among Us, you don't need a beefy PC. If you want to play Call of Duty Warzone with the other 8 billion people streaming it, then you need a beefy PC, which again, doesn't make any sense.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
sun is setting and looking really pretty. This is still the best looking racing game on PC. Who's this guy now? Why is this guy all of a sudden coming in and wanting to have a tussle? I don't want to tussle you, friend. Where are you going? Daniel Ricciardo. What you think's happening here? Who's this guy? Dot Pate. Dot sucks at overtaking.
Car on the
Dude,
right.
if you're trying to bash me off the road, I'm going to murder you. Turn tightly. I was having a nice peaceful into this race. Now I have to do this rubbish again. Meaty slide there, Neil. Where's this guy getting all of his speed from? Oh my god, really?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What a a-hole.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Why is he bumping me for no reason? What an a-hole.
There's a car exiting pit lane. Car on the left.
Is this really what this guy's doing? Just like dive bombing everyone wherever he goes? Guys drive like idiots.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Leaders in final lap.
No, I've got enough. Okay, one more lap. Have this idiot behind me.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
No, I'm not gonna do Valheim. I'll help Dave if he does another Valheim stream. But I'm not gonna stream Valheim myself. Like, that game's my no streaming enjoyment game. Like, that's for me and my buddies to just enjoy, have a good time.
Dude, right limit at the rear of the car.
What is wrong with this oak?
Losing pressure on the left rear.
He's driving well until the end. Oh, that guy's got a drive through, so that's cool. Man, I can't believe how much of an ass that Aston Martin driver is.
Losing pressure on the left front.
Slow,
leader has finished the race.
slow puncture? Hopefully not. Go to him.
Alright, checkered flag, good job, you did the best you could. I'll bring the car back. We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
What an idiot. What an idiot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that will bring us to the end. Doesn't look like I'm getting weird graphical glitches. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. Maybe need to update my drivers. Thanks, guys. Yeah, exactly, Jaden. But I'll help Dave sometime. But with that said and done, I know it was a bit of a quicker stream, ladies and gentlemen, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed having a nice chat with you guys about the whole thing. So, hopefully see you guys again soon. Probably on Sunday, might do some Flight Simulator. Nice stuff, Jaden. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for everyone who participated in all the chats. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and follows. Ezri Izidun, Michael van Zwiel, Jean-Christian van Veek. All you guys, thank you so much. Hope to see you guys again soon. And yeah, who knows what I'll be playing. I'm going to play whatever I want. Look at my sweet shirt. How cool does this thing look on stream? Thank you very much, Mono. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Keep safe. Have a lot of fun. Play some freaking video games. Alright, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.